Well, good morning to you. Yeah, oh, Monday Mutter time. Yeah, absolutely marvellous, eh? Glorious sunshine, but blowy as hell. Yeah, we've had another storm, haven't we? Yeah, absolutely torrential last night. Nice and sunny now, but forecast to start again about 10 o'clock. Anyway, hope you lot had a good weekend and managed to get out. I got out all over the place, as usual. Unfortunately, didn't make it to Two Wheel Willie's live last night. No hard tame family round. Yeah, couldn't get away. Daren't, but I could have, but I daren't. Yeah, because then I would have been in trouble. But anyway, I did watch the recorded version and it sounded like a marvellous hoop. Sorry I couldn't make it, Willie. What I wanted to talk to you was about a guy called Carl Alan Muncey, M-U-N-C-E-Y. Anyway, he's got an Instagram account called Zen Motorcycle Maintenance, and what he's done is he's created a motorcycle journal, and he sent us chapter 1 of it, and it's a brilliant idea. It's a way, one, to remind you of what to do with your motorbike, your pre-checks and all that, and you know, keeping yourself safe, but also keeping yourself safe mentally. Yeah, I'll put a link through. I'm not sure the book is fully ready yet, but as soon as it is, I think you can pre-order it, and you sort of fill it in. It's like a captain's log. You can become like Captain Kirk. Yeah, absolutely marvellous idea, and something to pass down to your kids to maybe encourage them to take up motorcycle riding. Yeah, absolutely marvellous. But anyway, yeah, I'll do that. There'll be a link in the description for it. Absolutely marvellous. And what this guy has got a marvellous voice. He's got a YouTube channel, but he doesn't really use it as much yet, but I'm sure he will do, and he'll do demonstrations of the book and stuff. But absolutely wonderful. Right, I'll crack on with some photos, I reckon, and I'm going to go straight out there with Charlie, yeah, who sent us a wonderful picture of his Royal Enfield Trials. Look at that, what a cracking bike, absolutely amazing. But he also sent us a picture of a bike he once owned. Yeah, Honda Africa Twin, absolutely marvellous, eh? Yeah, I wouldn't have put you down for one of those, Charlie, even though you would still swamp it and it would still be a small bike for you. Absolutely wonderful. But he also sent us a picture of AJ's BSA A10. Look at that cracking bike, unusual colour for the seat, very retro. You know, well, it isn't retro, is it? It's classic. But there you go, absolutely wonderful. He also now Adrian's 1931 or what was it, BSA 350, right? So he sent us this video. Just have a look at Charlie. He goes to blip the throttle and see if you can spot the deliberate mistake. Yeah, there you go.
We'll just give it a blip to the camera.
That can't get there.
Hit throttle. Hit you.
I'll just give you a wipe. What do you reckon? Yeah, no throttle. Well, there is a throttle. Of course there's a throttle, but it is in actual fact just a lever. Absolutely marvellous. Absolutely cracking video. Thanks, Adrian, for that. I do like to catch Charlie out. Absolutely marvellous. Let's get round this corner. Then where I'm going, Oh, Matt CC, yeah, absolutely wonderful. Now then, what Matt wants to do, he's got this, look at that, XBR, custom Honda XBR, but because of me and Willie with a Classic 500, he's got a taste for a Classic 500, and he either wants to sell his XBR and buy a Classic 500, or he wants to do a deal. What do you reckon? So there you go, have a look at it. If you want to get in touch, either comment or send me an email and I'll put you in touch with Matt. Yeah, I mean, that XBR is a belting looking bike, and I can't imagine anyone wants to get rid of a Classic 500, but they might, but someone might want to buy it. Yeah, absolutely marvellous. Then what did I get? Oh, Stephen C. He said, here's a picture of a bike that really surprised me. I got out and test rode it. Look at that. Yeah, CF Moto 700 CL Adventure. Yeah, well, it's clearly not an adventure style bike, but he said absolutely marvellous. Something like 70 brake horsepower, something like that. Kawasaki derived engine, so probably from the Ninja 650 or something. He said it really, really surprised him. Yeah, those Chinese bikes, when you ride them, and I think a lot of people are like me, you're just a little bit hesitant at the moment about them. Some people have bought them, got them, you know, hook, line and sinker, and they're into them. What bothers me is the depreciation. Like you said, this 700 just under £5,000 for a 700. Yeah, absolutely incredible. Or you could buy an Interceptor for the same money at the moment, couldn't you? Yeah. But there you go. Then what? Trev C. Yeah, he said you've commented to me before about me punching when you saw Mrs. C. Yeah. I most certainly did, and let's be honest, most of us are punching. Well, he said, here, we all need one of these. Yeah, look at that, a grumpy old man lives here and a sexy lady. Yeah, absolutely marvellous. Mrs. Tame would have one of those on the thing, I reckon. Absolutely brilliant. And then you might remember Malcolm T. He was on about getting out. I said, yeah, get out, get a photo, because that's what I want you all to do, to encourage you to get out on your bike. Get out on your bike, do a photo. And that's what he did. He got out on the Gorilla and said this. Absolutely marvellous. And Saturday I did see the Gorilla in silver at Orwell. Yeah, actually quite tasty. I might have to change my mind about the Gorilla. At first I thought it wasn't for me, but I thought it looked quite tasty. Didn't have to take me back to the late 70s, early 80s. Yeah, when I saw it I thought, oh, it's just like an LC or something like that. Anyway, Simon, he was out and about as well, and he went to just down the road really, Peterborough I think it is, Sycamore Motorcycles. He said they've got all sorts. Sycamore Motorrad it's called, I think. And he got some marvellous pictures. Oh, people. He got some marvellous pictures of the bikes there. He says they do all sorts of stuff. He said, but particularly a couple of guys turned up. One on this Norton, absolutely wonderful. And one on this Interceptor. Yeah, he said it had Zard pipes. Never heard of Zard pipes. He said it sounded absolutely amazing. So I'll have to see if I can get to hear one of those. Yeah. And Phil D, he got out, and here's a competition for you, right? You've got to match the food. He got out for a ride, and he had a bacon sandwich in 2 shops, right? 2 bike shops. And this is in Suffolk. Now, here's one bacon sandwich. Yeah, where did that come from? And here's the second bacon sandwich. Where did that come from? And now I'll show you a picture of the shop. One shop, TTT Motorcycles at Sudbury, and one of Crazy Horse. Yeah, marvellous. See if you can match them up. I'm not going to say nothing. Obviously, I know the answer. One's slightly more pretentious than the other, but both just as good. Yeah, just different different meals. Yeah, absolutely marvellous. I like that idea. Great photos. Thanks for sending them, Phil. Yeah. Then what did I get? Oh, John C. Absolutely marvellous. He says it's minus 26 here. Now that's cold. I don't know how cold. I think 30 is freezing, isn't it? Something like that. So well below freezing. I'm guessing. But he did manage to get out on his Bullet. Long Island or something? I think he lives somewhere like that. But he says very cold. Got out on this wonderful Bullet. What a cracking bike. And he give me a bonus photo of Onyx the dog. Yeah, absolutely marvellous. I do like a picture of a dog, especially when they've got a characterful face like that. Absolutely marvellous. GCK as well. He got out. Oh well, do I start? No, I'll start with his son. His son George, out on his Mondial is how you pronounce it. Cracking bike. Absolutely love them. And I won't mind. They do a race one. He's got the HPA, which is a marvellous looking bike as well. But yeah. But he also sent us a picture of him looking cool on his marvellous Speed Twin. Yeah, absolutely wonderful. That's the Street. Is it this? It's the 900 anyway. Whatever. I don't know if they changed them when you bought that GCK. But cracking photos. What else? AW. He also got out. We're going to have traffic all the way down here. The old man's going to be grumpy and the giraffe's not going to be best pleased. AW got out and came across these bikes at the Bike Mate. He said absolutely marvellous down here in Devon. RD250, cracking, Kenny Roberts colours. Aerial. Is that an Aerial? It might not be. I think it is. Continental GT650, wonderful in chrome. And now what's this one? Is this a YDS or is it an RD? You tell me. I don't know, because that shape, is that what they were before they changed to the, coffin tank? I don't know. Let me know. Then what did I get? Oh yeah, Glenn sent us this picture. Now look at this, and you tell me. When I saw this picture, I would go down there. Hang on. You tell me whether or not. I'm just trying to see if he can get behind me, and he can't. Well, I'm still here. I am going to have to cut through this traffic in a minute, though. Glenn, that's where I was, wasn't it? Yeah, Glenn. So you tell me whether this picture is fake or not. Doesn't it look? I mean, it's not, obviously, but to me, it just reminded me of Teletubby Land. It looks so clean and crisp, absolutely unbelievable. Come on, BMW, let me through. Bertie coming through. Yeah, absolutely cracking photo Sorry, I missed the old man there. There we go. And I'm going to miss the giraffe, aren't I? For definite. Oh, and I've got a van coming, so I do need to get in somewhere. Just about here, look. Look at that. Absolutely marvellous. You got out and about, and he went... got this photo. He said, the dates are up, chaps. Anyone coming over for the Southern 100? Yeah, absolutely marvellous race. Where everybody's going to be practicing. A little bit cautious as well, because they want to do the TT, don't they? Right, let's give this a go. Oh, and we've got a car coming, so that's... Morning, Giraffe, what do you reckon? He said, look at those marvellous dogs, team. Yeah, absolutely wonderful. So, thanks, Mark. Cracking photo out there on Merlin, in the sun, planning the season ahead. Look, I'm gonna have to abandon you here. Yeah. It'll soon be Friday. I hope you have a good week. I've got some cracking videos coming for you. I have seen loads of videos. I haven't got time to put about them, but you might want to go and have a look at Birchwood Rider. Yeah, on the GB 350, the Honda. Yeah, very interesting. I will catch you in Friday's Mutter. Ta-ta!